Good morning, student. Myself, Sri K. D. Borsesar, a biology subject teacher. In last lecture, we discuss gametogenesis, spermatogenesis, different phases of spermatogenesis, spermiogenesis, and structure of sperm. Now, today we detail discuss gametogenesis, oogenesis, different phases of oogenesis, and structure of secondary oocyte. So let us start today's first concept, gametogenesis. You know, gametogenesis means it is the process in which formation of gametes in sexually reproducing animal, such process called as gametogenesis. You know, male gametes known as sperm or spermatozoa, female gamete known as egg or ovum. The gametes are formed from primordial germ cells of gonad or primary sex organs. You know, male gonad or primary sex organ called as testes produce sperm, while female gonad primary sex organ ovary produce egg or ovum. Gametogenesis consists of spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Now, last lecture we detailed discuss of spermatogenesis, produce sperm. Oogenesis simply produce ovum or egg. So let us start detail discuss about oogenesis. What is oogenesis? Actually, it is a process of formation of the haploid female gamete, that is egg or ovum, from diploid germinal epithelium cell called as oogenesis. Simply, formation of haploid male gamete or egg or ovum called as oogenesis. You know, oogenesis takes place inside the ovary. You know, spermatogenesis takes place in the testes. So oogenesis takes place in the ovary. Oogenesis form egg or ovum. Process of oogenesis involve three phases like spermatogenesis, multiplication phase, growth phase, and maturation phase. So let us start one by one in detail. Multiplication phase, growth phase, and maturation phase like spermatogenesis. So let us start multiplication phase. This is the primary germinal cell have diploid nature to a number of chromosome, means 46 number of chromosome, undergoes mitotic type of cell division to produce two daughter cell, each one having 2n number of chromosome, because it produced by process of mitosis. Now this two daughter cell undergoes mitosis to form four daughter cell, each one having diploid nature. Such haploid daughter cells are called as gamete mother cell or oogonial cell, have diploid nature. No doubt 46 number of chromosome, because they formed by process of mitosis from primary germinal cells, diploid nature. Now the primary germinal cell of ovary undergoes a repeated mitotic division to produce gamete mother cells or oogonial cells, have diploid nature. this process called as multiplication phase. This phase called as multiplication phase. So always remember this point. This process is completed in the embryonic stage of human female, means multiplication phase of oogenesis takes place inside the developed ovary during the embryonic stage of the human female. So it is most remember always. Now the second one is growth phase. You know, during multiplication phase produce diploid gamete mother cells or oogonial cells undergoes no any division takes place. So stop mitotic division and increase the size. Since this is the large gamete mother cell oogonial cell called as primary oocyte have also diploid nature, contain 46 number of chromosome. So these primary oocytes are the last event of growth phase. Some of oogonia stop dividing and begins to increase in size, form primary oocyte having diploid nature. Cellular organelles like Golgi apparatus, mitochondria increase in numbers in the primary oocyte. So this phase or event called as growth phase of oogenesis. What is actual process takes place in growth phase? Gamete mother cell or oogonial cell stop mitotic division and increase the size to form primary oocyte having diploid nature, 46 number of chromosome. This phase called as growth phase. In this growth occurs, cellular organelles like Golgi apparatus, Golgi complex and mitochondria increase in numbers. So here we detail discuss growth phase of oogenesis. Now the last phase of oogenesis known as maturation phase. You know, during growth phase produce primary oocyte having diploid nature undergoes meiosis first to produce two daughter cells. No doubt both are haploid, so these two haploid daughter cells is most important step of oogenesis. This division is peculiar in female as both the daughter cells are haploid, contain 23 number of chromosome but unequal division of cytoplasm. So seen here, this two daughter cell, this one is very big cytoplasm and this one is very small cytoplasm. So it is most peculiar division in female oogenesis as both the daughter cells are haploid but unequal division of cytoplasm seen. So one is very large cell called as secondary oocyte. So this is very large cell called as secondary oocyte having haploid nature, and another one is very small cell called as first polar body having haploid nature. So this is the first polar body having haploid nature. Normally the first polar body does not enter meiosis second. So this is the first polar body normally is not enter meiosis second. Secondary oocyte enter meiosis second only up to metaphase second. Its division is further stopped or arrested at this stage. So here this one is secondary oocyte undergoes meiosis second. So meiosis second consists of prophase second, metaphase second. This such metaphase second division is further stopped, arrested at this stage. So this stage of secondary oocyte is shed or released from graphene follicle and ovary during the ovulation. You know, in menstrual cycle 14th day occurs in the ovary. Ovulation process takes place. Liberation of ovum from graphene follicle called as ovulation. So this during ovulation the oocyte stage secondary oocyte is released from graphene follicle. Such secondary oocyte is arrested or stop metaphase second, meiosis second cell division. Now let me show with the help of diagram here. Now during meiosis second produce secondary oocyte and polar body. So secondary oocyte undergoes meiosis second. Normally polar body have not seen meiosis second, but in secondary oocyte undergoes meiosis second to produce haploid daughter cell, but meiosis second, prophase second, metaphase second stage arrested, and this arrested stage of secondary oocyte is released during the ovulation process. Here seen ovulation process, you know, 14th day ovulation process takes place. Graphene follicle release secondary oocyte. This secondary oocyte is actual the metaphase second, meiosis second arrested stage of secondary oocyte. You know, this secondary oocyte is captured after ovulation by Fimbriae part of the fallopian tube infundibulum, and it transferred to ostium. So inner lining of cilia present in fallopian tube that push forward direction, the secondary oocyte is located in the ampulla region. So inside the ampulla fertilization process takes place. Okay, now at the time of fertilization restart meiosis second arrested stage simultaneously fertilization process, and meiosis second stop. Metaphase second event is continuous inside the ampulla. So this is most important, and always remember point is done in maturation phase. The restart and completion of meiosis second after the entry of the sperm in the secondary oocyte. This last phase is usually completed in the ampulla of fallopian tube at the time of fertilization. So this is the most important noted point. This secondary oocyte is the further meiosis second developmental stages is occurs in the ampulla fallopian tube at the time of fertilization. In this division also two unequal daughter cells are formed, means meiosis second division produce two unequal daughter cells are formed from secondary oocyte. So these are the two unequal daughter cells are formed from secondary oocyte. This one is very big size cell and this one is very small size cell. So this big size cell called as ovum or egg have haploid nature, and this one is very small size called as second polar body. Now the larger cell is ovum and smaller cell called as second polar body. Ovum haploid nature function as female gamete ready for fertilization. Completion of meiosis second and fertilization go hand in hand, means simultaneously occur inside the ampulla. Completion of meiosis second and completion of fertilization process. So if secondary oocyte does not receive the sperm inside the ampulla, it is shed off along with menstruum. So this is the most important event takes place in maturation phase. Here we detail discuss maturation phase. Now also some diagrammatic representation about maturation phase here. This one is primary oocytes have diploid nature, undergoes meiosis first to produce two unequal haploid daughter cells, and so the very small cell called as first polar body and very big cell called as secondary oocyte. So these two unequal cells, one is secondary oocyte, another one is first polar body, is formed by meiosis first. Now we know that the first polar body normally does not enter in meiosis second, but secondary oocyte is always occurs or enter in meiosis second. So meiosis second division takes place in both unequal produce secondary oocyte as well as first polar body to form 4 haploid daughter cells. Here from secondary oocyte produce 2 haploid daughter cells. Here also seen unequal cytoplasms. One is very small cell called as second polar body have haploid nature. So all these 3 are polar bodies, and very big is formed from secondary oocyte known as ovum or egg. So this is called as female gamete, and this event called as maturation phase. So here we detail discuss oogenesis process, very complicated scene in maturation phase. Whole or total oogenesis process seen here. First one is multiplication phase, is occurs in the developmental ovary during the embryonic stage of human female. Always remember. Now the growth phase is occurs during the menstruation phase, menstrual cycle. Maturation phase is also takes place during the menstrual cycle, but at 14th day secondary oocyte is released during the ovulation process. So such secondary oocyte undergoes meiosis second, metaphase second. Arrested secondary oocyte is transferred from pelvic cavity to ampulla. Inside the ampulla fallopian tube, further development is completed. Simultaneously fertilization process and formed 2 unequal cells. One is very large known as ovum, egg called as female gamete. One is very small called as second polar bodies. So here we detail discuss oogenesis. Hope that you understood everything. Now between the vitelline membrane and zona pellucida is a fluid filled perivitelline space seen here. Perivitelline space present in between vitelline membrane and zona pellucida. So this is vitelline membrane and this one is zona pellucida. So in between these 2 layer present a small space. This space called as perivitelline space. Now the first polar bodies lies in perivitelline space in here. This one is first polar body, and this first polar body is present in perivitelline space. Egg show polarity. The side having germinal vesicle means nucleus, and first polar body is called as animal pole. So this is the animal pole, means this side present first polar body as well as germinal vesicle. So this pole called as animal pole, and while the opposite pole called as vegetal pole. So this one is animal pole because present first polar body and nucleus known as germinal vesicle. So other pole called as vegetal pole. This is the structure of secondary oocyte, unfertilized egg or ovum, seen in detail. This one is perivitelline membrane, on it zona pellucida. In between these two layers, perivitelline space. Inside perivitelline space present first polar body. On zona pellucida present corona radiata. Radially elongated cells are seen, and the cytoplasm of egg called as ooplasm. Inside cytoplasm, the nucleus of secondary oocyte called as germinal vesicle. Now, review today's topics. We define gametogenesis. We discuss types of gametogenesis like spermatogenesis and oogenesis. Concept of oogenesis, define oogenesis, different phases of oogenesis, structure of secondary oocyte. Now, on the basis of today's lecture exercise question noted here, define oogenesis. Yes, formation of haploid female gamete or egg or ovum from germinal epithelium cell called as oogenesis. Enlist different phases of oogenesis. Yes, multiplication phase, growth phase, and maturation phase. Which phase of oogenesis is completed in embryonic stage human female? Yes, multiplication phase. Which stage of oocyte is shed or released from graphene follicle of an ovary during the ovulation? Yes, secondary oocyte. In which two layer of secondary oocyte present perivitelline space? Yes, vitelline membrane and zona pellucida. Name the chemical compound by corona radiata fixed to zona pellucida. In the secondary oocyte, hyaluronic acid as a chemical compound is fixed corona radiata to zona pellucida. In secondary oocyte, first polar body present in the space known as perivitelline space. Difference between spermatogenesis and oogenesis. You know, spermatogenesis, production of sperm, produce sperm, formation of sperm. Oogenesis, formation of egg, produce egg, ovum. Why human egg called as microlechital egg? Because in it very small amount of yolk, so human yolk called as microlechital egg. Primary oocyte. Now here label the given structure of secondary oocyte or ovum or unfertilized egg. This one is vitelline membrane. It is covered by ooplasms. On the vitelline membrane present, this one is zona pellucida. On the zona pellucida, radially arranged elongated cell called as corona radiata layer. And this one is ooplasm, cytoplasm of egg called as ooplasm. This is the nucleus of secondary site called as germinal vesicle, and this one is perivitelline space present in between vitelline membrane and zona pellucida, and this one is first polar body present in perivitelline space. I hope today's lecture was very much clear to you. If you like the video, then you can subscribe my BioInfo YouTube channel, tap the bell icon and like the video. If any doubt about today's lecture, mention in comment box. Thank you.